Hello there.
General Kenobi!
Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Feels like it's been forever, huh? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Happy time zone. I hope y'all are doing well today. For some reason, it feels like I haven't streamed in, I don't know, a lifetime. Even though last time was just last Friday. But here we are. I'm very excited to be here. We have some fun announcements for today, or announcement singular, I guess. That lonely sniffer, hello there. Welcome in. First time chat for that lonely sniffer. Yo, let's give them a warm welcome. Welcome to the den. It's good to see you here, friend. Thank you for redeeming first. Thank you for redeeming second, Jiki. I hope you're doing well. Derp, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming third. I hope you all are doing well. Happy time zones, y'all. Happy time zone to you as well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Today's more Kirby day. We're hopefully gonna finish Dreamland 3. This is what I have in mind. I am very excited for it. I'm starting early because just wanna make sure I can finish it. Riza, welcome in. How are you doing, friend? I hope you are doing well. How's everyone doing? How's your weekend? How's everything going? I feel like I have been going through. Thank you for Poyo. Thank you for Poyo Jiki. I feel like I have been going through like a few man, complicated or busy days lately. So I have been kind of struggling with motivation and just overall energy levels. But I mean, it's kind of my own fault as well because I did take quite a lot of things like on my plate to deal with. It's just it's just the way it is. Now I just gotta go through it. School has been going well, but also pretty busy. I feel like that is definitely the thing that has been consuming most of my time and energy, and it's why I canceled stream on Saturday because I woke up on Saturday and I was just feeling drained still, I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I can do it. Like I don't want to come here with like 50 or 30% of my batteries. I don't think it will be a good time. So I apologize for that. So we're essentially reducing our stream schedule for the next like 4 or 5 weeks to 2 streams a week, only on weekdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, just until I'm done with studies. But until then, I really appreciate y'all for being so understanding and hanging there. Once we're done with that, I definitely want to go back to full throttle the way that I was doing before, because I have so many ideas in my mind right now, but I just cannot execute them all. But I'm just taking notes so I can do that later. Riza says I am cold. We discovered literally at midnight last night that the only space heater we have is broken. Oh no. Oh no. I am sorry to hear that, friend. Oh my god. Um how quickly can you get a fix for that? I am sorry to hear it. It's oh man. I'm gonna be honest, because we live in an apartment here, so they usually have like central heating and air conditioning, and then they just like flip it during specific times of the year. So when the temperatures are about to go up, they turn off heating and then they turn on aircon, and vice versa, basically. But sometimes the whole thing goes down and then we're like out of heating for like a day or something, and then it's oh man, it's kind of chilly. But yeah. I also have to be very careful because I feel like whenever I leave the heater on, I tend to get my skin really dry. And I mean really dry. Like it literally bleeds sometimes because it's that dry because of the heating. And don't get me wrong, I do use like moisturizers and like hand creams and things like that, but it seems like it's not enough sometimes. I'm doing good, thank you. Getting my Animal Crossing dailies out of the way right now, says Derp. I am so excited to go back to Animal Crossing. You have no idea. I'm glad that the update is coming out on January and not right now. Because if it came out right now, I would be crying because I don't have enough time to play the game. To be perfectly honest, the last time that I played a video game before today was when I played Age of Imprisonment on like Friday night for like an hour or something. Was it Friday? I think it was. Yeah, it was around then. Ever since I basically haven't touched like anything. So I've been kind of like, yeah. Oh no, wait, we did play some Peak on the weekend. There's that too. But yeah, I'm like, oh man, I'm glad that it will come out on January, so I have more time to play. No worries, Jaded. We want you to have full batteries. I really appreciate you, Jiki. I appreciate you all for being so patient about it. I'm getting a new one today. We went from 80-degree days to a freeze warning less than 24 hours. Oh, that is actually very understandable. I feel like the climate here where I live in Canada is very bipolar like that. Like things will change very quickly. I feel like maybe from what I saw in the forecast, tomorrow will already be like quite warm. We will already be like over, positive temperatures Celsius, because these last few days were in like negatives. So it's like it just kind of like changes quite often. Florida weather is a special kind of crazy. No, I bet. I imagine. I feel like where I come from, the weather is usually like varying degrees of summer. Basically, you have like lesser summer during winter, and then you have overpowered summer during summer. Basically, sometimes you get very cold because I live my home, like in my hometown is near like the mountains, so it usually gets quite cold around that area. Hi Phil, welcome in. I hope you are doing well. It is good to see you here, friend. How's your Tuesday going? I hope you also had a good weekend. I'll say that I'm not at 100% batteries, but I did want to come here to stream. I do feel happy to be here. I definitely missed it, y'all. I missed it, and I should be being a good host, and I should be giving proper shouties because I forgot. So first and foremost, a shouty to G Kitsune, who's here with us. Jiki is a good friend of mine, a mod here in the channel. And I really appreciate you being here, Jiki. Yo, please go follow Jiki Tsune if you haven't. Jiki loves all things Pokemon, D&D, LARP. She has been playing Pokemon Legends, ZA. Yesterday she was playing Fields of Mystery on stream, which is a lot of fun. So please go follow her if you haven't. She's pushing for affiliate, y'all. Let's get her there. Let's absolutely get her there. Let me see here. More shouties. A shouty to Derp Critic. Derp, I really appreciate you being here. I feel like, we met each other. I see you quite often, like on many streams. But I'm glad that we finally got the chance to, we got the chance to bond and talk over Kirby. It was a lot of fun. So yo, please go follow Derp Critic if you haven't. They are awesome. Please make sure to do that. Oh, you played Kirby Air Riders. Man, Oh, let me tell you, I did not have the time to play the global test ride last weekend. I am so sad. I'm glad that we still have one more weekend to do that. So next weekend I'm gonna play it, but I didn't have the time to play it this weekend, and I was I was so sad. um, it's humid cold too, so it feels disgusting. Oh yeah, it is humid cold back home too. Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely not that much in here, I would say, but in there it definitely is. Although some people will say that the region where I live is not that dry compared to other regions in Canada, but I feel like for me at least, for what I'm used to, it is already pretty dry. I'm close to getting my second bridge paid off too. Just one more round of deep sea diving. Oh, you got this, derp. I am so happy for you. Except this time I have a reason. Pirate Gulliver is here. Pirate Gulliver. Oh my god. Oh, that is so cool. I kind of forgot about that. I had a second to be like, oh, yeah. I forgot about it. Oh, that is so exciting. Let me also give you a shout if you a shout out to Phil CKD. Yo, please go follow him if you haven't. Phil loves retro games, has been playing Earthbound, which is a game that I absolutely adore. And Phil is always so supportive. Please make sure to drop him a follow if you haven't. I think. Oh no, yeah, we forgot one more. A shout out to the clever Gray Fox, aka Riza. Please, y'all go follow Riza if you haven't. Riza is a god gamer that loves Zelda games. Is currently playing Age of Imprisonment. I hope that you're enjoying the game because I barely touched it. I played just a tiny bit, and Riza is always so sweet. I'm so glad that I met you. Yo, please go follow her. I experienced dry cold for the first time when I went to this Smokies last year. It was -3 Celsius, and I was walking around in a light sweater. It was wonderful. Yeah, I feel like in year I can kind of do that sometimes. Though it is very windy. Like this region is quite windy, so it's very hard for me to go out just wearing a sweater because I feel like the wind will pierce through it and go straight to my soul. I usually go out wearing like a jacket, even if it's just a light jacket, just to like prevent the wind from like freezing me. It's not even because it's that cold, but it's just because it's yeah, it pierces you. Absolutely. You know how it is, Biscuit. You know exactly how it is. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the shouty and the kind words, my friend. Of course, you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. Y'all are so awesome. Oh yeah, I do want to give the announcement here today. So drum rolls in here, y'all. Dislike the weather here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss the weather back home. I miss the tropical vibes, just slightly. uh, yo, I have something very exciting to share with you. So remember when I mentioned last time we're gonna be doing something to celebrate 350, and it was gonna be like a crowd control thing. Well, turns out that is not gonna happen because I did some digging. I can pronounce things, and I realized that a lot of things for crowd control are paywalled. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't think that's gonna happen. So I changed plans. And if you are already part of the Discord, you probably saw me posting that in the announcements, and also on Blue Sky. But now I want to officially give the announcement here. So drum rolls, please. Yeah, it is time. I am finally gonna play Pokemon Black and White again, y'all. And I figure, you know what? Sorry, you know what? Why don't we make this more fun? So this will be a community challenge run. This will be a lot of fun. I am very excited for it. We will be having some light. We'll be having some flexible rules in here going on. So the premise is you are going to be part of my team. So if you want to, there is a Google form on the Discord right now where you can go and submit a Pokemon for me to use. So the way that it will work, it will be like this. Submissions will be open until midnight on Saturday. and you basically submit, your name, the Pokemon from Unova that you want. So since I'm playing Black and White 1, more specifically Pokemon White, only Pokemon that are available to be captured in Pokemon White are being considered. So no mythical, because these are like timed events, and I need I need items that I cannot get anymore. With that being said, legendaries are they're still okay. So like Zekrom and the trio, both trios, they're still fine. They're still available. Um because the premise will be you all submit whatever Pokemon you want. There are 2 links on the forum. One for the entire Unova Pokédex, in case you want to know. Even if you're not a fan of Pokemon or you're not really like familiar with Gen 5, you can always go there and see the Pokemon and choose one for me simply based on like how you feel about them. And then on the day, next Tuesday on the 18th, I'm gonna be having a wheel spin in here. We're gonna be spinning the wheel 6 times to decide who's gonna be on my team. So you can get a chance to be part of my team. And so that the way that will happen is the first Pokemon that comes out will be my starter, basically. And then the other 5 spins, they will be the Pokemon on my team primarily, which I will have to capture them normally in the game. But depending on the amount of submissions that we get, we're going to be having some extra rules in here. So first and foremost, if we get enough submissions, this will definitely turn into somewhat of a Nuzlocke. Well, not exactly a Nuzlocke, but we will have permadeath, basically. So if we get enough submissions, I will be spinning the wheel again to get a new teammate every time that one of the Pokemon in my party faints. That is the goal. Let me just catch up with chat. Here's a weird fact about those distribution Pokemon from DS era. There exist cartridges that distribute event Pokemon, but if you run it on a DS, you can activate this. Oh yeah, I know that. That is a lot of fun. I heard about that, and I know some people have those. Which is like, I can make it work. Like, sure I can. But at the same time, I feel like using some Pokemon like Victini or Genesect could be quite broken because I could just get them immediately. And maybe that wouldn't be so much fun. Because the thing is, if you submit Zekrom and I get Zekrom on the spin, that means that I'll only be able to capture Zekrom on the very end of the game, and I'll only use him for 2 fights. Until then, there will be an open slot on my team for the entire playthrough. So that's why I'm keeping legendaries open, because it's completely luck based, and it will be actually kind of a trade-off. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be able to use it, but only at the very end of the game. I'll have to spend the majority of the game without a team member. Other rules that will be including, you can get those Pokemon after selling your soul. Exactly. Other rules that will also be considered depending on the amount of submissions that we get are level cap. So we're gonna be doing level cap for each gym leader. I'm not gonna let my my Pokemon go over the gym leader's like strongest Pokemon for that area, just to keep things interesting, and also other things. So look forward to more announcements as we get closer to the date. I am very excited for that. I love Gen 5. Oh, me too. I absolutely love Gen 5 so much. It is, together with Gen 4, they are like my favorite generations, and I have been playing Pokemon Legends. ZA got me very excited to replay Pokemon Black and White for no reason. Actually, the reason is because I feel like Unova didn't get any love from remakes or anything. So I'm like, man, I want to replay them. Those games are peak. we gotta check them again. So yes, this is how it's gonna work. So once again, if you want to participate, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. There is a post in there in the announcement section with a Google form where you can submit the Pokemon that you want. And if you want to, you can also, there's an extra question optional that you can put why you chose that Pokemon. And I might be reading those on stream just for the lols. Jax, welcome in. How are you doing, Jax? Good to see you, Jax the Bard. Y'all, please go follow Jax if you haven't. Jax is a member of the Cuties, He's an awesome bard, an awesome slime. Has been playing a lot of Resident Evil lately. How are you doing with Resident Evil Village, man? I was lurking on your stream because I was having classes, but I hope that you enjoy it. It's a pleasure to see you here. I'm doing good, and you? Oh, I am hyped. I am very excited because we're starting a new challenge next week. We're gonna be playing some crazy Pokemon shenanigans. And I am so excited. Gen 5 didn't get a fair shake back then either. But he entered a renaissance period where people started warming up to it. Right? It's like everyone back in the day was like, "Oh man, okay, I will say it was quite bold of Game Freak to choose Pokemon Black and White to be a game where you can only use the Unova Pokédex before the Elite Four, basically. So you basically had to, abide to the new Pokemon. You couldn't use your old favorites. I feel like that was quite the bold move for them, which probably a lot of people back in the day didn't really like swallow it that well. They're like, yeah, I don't know, I cannot use my favorites and stuff. But I think it was quite cool that they did that. It is like what the biggest Pokédex that we had ever since like new Pokédex, which I think it's fun. A lot of originals, so that's another reason why I wanted to do this challenge on this specific version. I finished it in the DLC. Ooh, let's go, Jax. I am so happy for you. It's a lot of fun. It's a trademark of me to just go to Jax's stream and just announce my entrance with a jump scare command, just to make sure that he's doing well. He's awake and fine. He's like ready, prepped for the stream. It is so exciting. Also, for a member of the Cuties, I also posted the Google form on the team events tab for member of the Cutie stream team. So you can also check it there or check it on my own Discord, basically. I personally thought that being able to use Unova Pokemon only was a breath of fresh air. Exactly. I like that. And personally, just my take, I feel like the story for Pokemon Black and White and 2 are like the best ones. Period. Like, okay, I will say I did like the story for Gen 4 too. I like Gen 4 a lot. I like Sinnoh because of all the mythology about it. Like, I like the whole idea of like, those powerful deities, and Arceus and everything. And I do like how they expand on that with Legends Arceus. I'm like very happy about that. But I do like what Gen 5 tackles. Like the questions that Gen 5 tackles, I absolutely adore them so much. So yeah, I'm so excited. And don't worry, Jiki, I saw that you mentioned that Dustin is currently upset that Steelix isn't available. But don't worry, because we might have another one later for Pokemon Black and White 2. It might be a different challenge, but I do want to play Black and White 2 as well. But we're starting with Black and White 1. But yeah, this is let me also put a little pinned message in here. Jiki, if you could, can you help me to pin that message on the oh wait. Oh, now I can do it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes I'm able to do it, sometimes I'm not. But it worked. There you go. Just gonna put it on the pin. It's okay. You found a Pokemon for the laws. Oh my god. Yeah, so you can, you can submit something useful, something that can help me in the game, or you can just throw my entire run and just submit like a Vanillite or something. Because kind of a joke here, but Jiki is also playing Legends ZA, and I told her, you know what? No one uses Vanillite. No one uses the freaking ice cream Pokemon. I dare you to use it on the game. And so she did, and now, Jade, the ice cream, was born. And I forgot how pitiful that thing's moveset is. It literally only has ice type moves and absolutely nothing else. It's like, who needs coverage moves? Who needs anything of that? We're gonna Ice Skull Crash our way through. Yep, just hope that none of the dragons has Iron Head or anything like that, or the ice cream is gonna be gone. Yeah, you can screw my run by submitting a freaking ice cream if you want. That is always welcome. But yeah, I'm very excited. So we're gonna be starting that next Tuesday, and we're gonna be doing it until I beat the game. That is going to be very exciting. More rules are gonna be shared as time goes on, and I'm gonna share them all also on the day of the run when we started. So look forward to that, because I'm gonna be, it's gonna be a flexible challenge set of rules depending on how many submissions we get, basically. But yeah, that is the big announcement for today. I am very, very excited, and I am looking forward to it. I hope you all are also excited for it. And I hope you get to, to be part of my team. That would be a lot of fun. You gotta be the Pokemon. And without further ado, let us get started with the game, right? I gotta beat Kirby. I gotta beat this game. We're already almost at the end. But we can keep chatting about Pokemon in here. I am all good. Oh my god, there's a freaking minigame level. I forgot about this. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that I don't know what happened last time in here. Oh, hi there. What about not doing that, sir? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm probably also gonna do something for Black and White 2, because I love Pokemon Black and White 2. More than Black and White 1, I would say. So I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna play that. And that game, of course, has a bigger Pokédex. A more varied Pokédex, I guess. So in that case, you will be able to choose the old favorites. I say that as if like Gen 5 is new, but not anymore. Gen 5 is already retro, yo. It's kind of funny to think about that. That I played it like 10 years ago? No, more than that. Like 13 years ago or something? Man, that was forever ago. I still remember playing it in my parents' house on a Christmas night. That was fun. Oh god. Sir. I don't remember what is the Chef's Kawasaki minigame. We're gonna see. Gen 5 is 15 years old. Yep. Do we feel old yet? Do we feel old already? I certainly do. I think like Pokemon Platinum was my... Oh god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, we're off to a good start. I think Pokemon Platinum... Sir, please. Was like my favorite Pokemon game for a while. And I think that game is already like basically almost 20 years old. That game came out when I was 8 years old. Holy cow. Okay, I was already older than that. I was older than 8 when it came out. But I was still like... I was still in school, basically. I was still in school during that time. No. Don't do that. Ooh. I mean, it's kind of funny for me to even think that the 3DS games are already pretty old, too. Like, Pokemon X and Y is already also, like, more than 10 years old. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was gonna die for that Maximum Tomato. The hubris was too big in there. People are always shocked at how young I am. I don't blame them at all. Oh my... Okay, I'm like playing like ass today. We're getting stuck on the first screen of the level. Please. Stop this. Oh, I am ancient. No worries. I always say that, you know, good old Celestial Kitsune is basically like 1,000 years old, so here I am. Ugh. And it's quite funny because Pokemon Black and White was still a generation that I didn't really play with like friends, because that was still during the time where like I didn't really have like gamer friends, basically. So I basically just played Pokemon by myself back in the day. Well, I also played it on the internet with people, like play competitively. But I didn't really have like the experience of having a link cable trade or something like that. Or playing with people in person until X and Y, which I think I mentioned last time that we're talking about Pokemon. That one thing that made me very hyped for that generation was the fact that I had like friends that also got the game together with me, and then we chose different starters. I got Fennekin, of course, obviously. And then we all chose different ones, and then we played the game basically like at our own pace, but we kind of all finished the game around the same time, and that was a lot of fun. That was a big contributor to why I enjoyed that generation back then. But unfortunately, when I look at those games nowadays, it's like, yeah, kind of half-baked, for me at least. I do want to replay Heart Gold and Soul Silver as well, because, you know, those games are peak as well. But for those, I might do some different challenge. I feel like now I really want to try different kinds of challenges for playing Pokemon, rather than just playing a vanilla thing. I think that could be fun. Thank you so much for the follow. Follows are anonymous here, so you're free to chat or lurk, whichever you feel comfortable with. Welcome to the den. Yeah, I feel like it's a good way to like kind of spice things up, basically, for a game that I'm already very familiar with. Please. Oh my god. Why is Genie, Waddle Dee, or whatever giving me this much trouble? There you go. You know what? I'm just gonna make a run for it. I did it. People always say that Sword and Shield like the national decks. Oh god. Was it the last one? Yeah. Okay. Oh fuck, is the sound-based one. Okay, let me pause for a second and breathe, because I was almost caught off guard on that one. They just throw the minigame on your face. People always say that Sword and Shield like the national decks. That sucks, but then you get a real reality check. We're now over 1,000 Pokemon. And if they try balancing all of them, the games would come out even more unfinished than Scarlet Violet. Yeah, I do agree with that. Like, I personally wouldn't mind if this was like alternate reality and every single Pokemon game was basically like black and white. That means every Pokemon game you have the regional decks with the Pokemon from that region, and maybe not the other ones or something like that, just those. But then you have something like Pokemon Home that you can bring all of them together, something like that. That's fine. I personally would not be opposed to something like that, because yeah, as I mentioned, nowadays I cannot remember like Pokemon names from after like Gen 6. I think I can already like not remember all of them. I'm definitely gonna forget some. Okay, here you go. Is it this one? Okay. Ooh! First try, baby. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, like, I wouldn't really mind that. And I feel like there's also a thing. Man. Wait. Goopy, please. I didn't mean to. There you go. So, before, I would feel like, yes, I do want to play the game with my favorites or something, or I want to transfer the Pokemon from my, like, from my old games or something. I want to use them in this game as well. I used to be like that, but nowadays, I'm like, I don't really mind, because I mainly just play single player nowadays, like, for this, either for the story, or maybe for, like, a challenge like we're doing now. So I'm like, I am happy with what the game has to offer there. Like, I don't really need more, I would say. Like, it's fine. And it also kind of, it kind of not forces me, but encourages me to try out different things. Like, oh, maybe because I don't have a specific Pokemon there, I will try a different one. I like the idea of just the regionals for the main game, but I would pay for DLCs to add on the other regions. I mean, that could be cool, like in a perfect world, but I certainly doubt that Game Freak would ever develop something that big. Like, to include entire other regions and their Pokédexes, that would be a lot of work. And knowing how, you know, how current Pokemon games are being done, yeah, I don't really think that that would be very likely, unfortunately, as much as I would love to. Oh, you come out, like, before I'm there. Got it. Okay. I'm still hoping for a Pokemon MMORPG. I think we had some fan games like that, right? And those are cool. But you know, an official project, that would be fun, definitely. Like, we did have a bit of, like, oh, you can play with your friends in real time kind of thing with Scarlet and Violet, and that was cool to a certain extent, but I would love to see an extension of that. Like, more developed from that, basically. But yeah, I really don't mind, like, regional decks and things like that, because, for example, okay, Scizor is one of my favorite Pokemon, like, ever. And I feel like I'm tempted to use Scizor very often because of that. Which is not necessarily a very balanced choice. Or, like, I don't know, if a game has Garchomp on it, I tend to go towards Garchomp. And Garchomp always breaks the game in half, in my opinion. Which, you know, it's a thing. But if Garchomp isn't there, then, you know, I can, you know, test something different. I can use, like, I can try going for Noivern. I can try going for Druddigon, for example. I never use them. It could be interesting. It could be a good idea. Oh no, I want a full-blown, like, no, yeah, I was thinking something like that. Like, you know, basically, if you take that formula and you expand it, you will probably get something like, you know, the Final Fantasy MMORPG. It makes sense. It's 14, right? Oh god. Oh god. I don't know if I want to keep this specific power, in all honesty. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'll take this instead. Yeah, it has a faster attack. Ow! Sir, I was trying to step on you. Ow. Not the most convenient of hitboxes, but, you know, we can work with it. Oh, wait. Oh, here's a... Okay, this is better. This is much better. Oh, thanks. Right on my blind spot. Just... Sir! I thought he was gonna do the same thing. Okay. This is the shell. Sorry, just... Thank you for the code, Jiki. It's Rick! You gotta step on people as Rick. Well, I mean enemies, not people. Oh god! I can't even avoid it when I do that. Oh, actually I can, I'm just dumb. Okay, so we need fire here, huh? Obviously. My name is not Rick! Okay, is it? I don't think it's here. Do I need a specific... I forgot. Do I need a specific animal companion for this? Now I must lurk as I have dishes to wash, so BRB. No worries, Jiki. Thank you for the lurkies. Okay, I'm gonna take a bet and say that we don't need another, we don't need Ku here. I was just watching SpongeBob this morning. Oh man, I haven't watched SpongeBob in a long time. Definitely big nostalgia! Ooh, god. Okay, we survived the knockoff Toms. You know what? I should have gone for Ku. Because the meteor here would be crazy. That iframes would be great. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Can I have a little healing? Just a little healing. Oh, speaking of watching, we're almost done with Dragon Ball. For those who don't know, I have been rewatching the entirety of Dragon Ball. Well, I am rewatching. My wife is watching for the first time. So we are going, you know, we've gone from the very beginning. I'm gonna die here. I can feel my death coming. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, just very careful. Anyways, you know, we're rewatching the entirety of Dragon Ball. I'm basically almost done with Dragon Ball Super. There's like maybe just, I would say 15 more episodes. We're basically almost done. And I am kind of curious to read the manga for it. Oh, you are reading the manga of Dragon Ball. Nice. What part are you on? I do want to read the rest of the manga for Dragon Ball Super. I know that story goes a little bit different for the manga. Like, there are a few things that are slightly different. And of course, there is an entire arc that happens after the end of the anime that I do want to read. I'm very curious. Last I left off, I just finished the Red Ribbon Army arc. Oh, that arc. Oh, okay, I remember that. Yeah, man, classic Dragon Ball is definitely silly. It's like, you can tell it is like 80s or 90s like gag anime. That, of course, for nowadays standards, I don't think that most of those jokes would do well if they aired those, personally saying. Okay, I don't think we need to be here. But I do appreciate, like, the the history behind it, basically. Yeah, because the manga for Dragon Ball is basically classic Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, right? All together. Just like Naruto. Yeah, it was the 80s, 90s. Yep. Basically. Of course, our world has changed significantly since then, which is understandable. Okay, I think that is where I need to get the fossil, huh? Uh-oh, you got to be kidding with me. No, no fucking way. Oh no, oh. You got to be kidding with me. You absolutely got to be kidding with me. Okay, we're doing this crap again. I did need Ku. Ah. Sure, okay, we're gonna do it again. Because why not? I better not lose my owl. I just noticed the angry mark on your PNG tuber. I often forget to to use the angry state because I'm rarely angry, honestly. So usually you'll see me either like just normal or just kind of happy, just chilling here. I barely use the angry one. Okay, these... I can tell I'm gonna take damage in here. And oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna take some damage in here. Like, there's no question about it. Okay, healing! Yes! Okay. Okay, now give me Ku. Oh no, not this room again. Fuck! Too late. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, it's here. There you go. Okay, let us not lose Ku. Oh yeah, I just realized that they did like kind of nerf the animal bodies from 2 to 3. Because for 2, if you have an animal buddy, you basically have like a second health bar, right? And then if you lose all your health, the animal buddy despawns, but you just continue as Kirby. But for this game, if you lose all your health, that's it. Like, either way. So, I think they become a little bit less of a damage sponge that way. Okay, now I can finally do this. Yeah, I remember going through this area like this. Using the meteor. Makes life much easier. There you go. Okay. I also started playing Legends ZA recently, thanks to a friend. Ooh, let's go! What part are you on? What ranking are you on? If you don't mind me asking. I'm very curious. I finished Legends ZA, last week or something, if I'm not mistaken. They did release some updates. I saw that they released like a side quest for you to do post game, which I did do that. But that was it. Then I just haven't played the game again because I do need to play Age of Imprisonment, which I also haven't played it too much. I'm just lacking time. Oh, I'm still on rank 1. Okay, so you still have the whole game to enjoy. I hope that you like it. I hope you have a lot of fun. I do like the game. It is a fun game. I was gonna say it's a fan game. It's not a fan game. It's a fun game. I would say it's not my favorite Pokemon game ever. I do appreciate it for the innovations in the combat system. I think that was quite fun. I do have some problems with it, of course, but you know, I appreciate it still. It was a lot of fun. JB, welcome in. Thank you for the daily redeem. I hope you're doing well, friend. It's good to see you. Okay, now I can do this. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Got this. Thank you for the lurkies, JB. I hope your day goes well. Okay, there you go. Good to see you too. Oh, thank you so much. You're always so kind and so supportive. Yo, please go follow JB, aka Gamer Likes Anime, if you haven't. JB's... Oh, I remember this now. Oh, I remember it now. JB is also a member of the Cuties, and he's always so kind and so supportive. Plays a lot of awesome games. Plays Silk Song. Oh, you're also playing Mega Man X. How's X2? I hope you've been having fun with it. Thank you for the biddies. Oh my god, thank you so much, JB. You're awesome. Thank you so much for that. You didn't need to worry about it, but I appreciate it so much. Please drop him a follow if you haven't. JB just debuted his new PNG tuber, which is extremely cute. I love it so much. I have issues with the start of it. Personally, I think the game is very hand-holdy when you begin. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you on that, Derp. I feel like that is not only an issue of this game. I feel like this is just a constant issue for Pokemon games ever since like Gen 7, I would say. Because I remember Sun and Moon being extremely hand-holdy. Like, the game is basically linear. And I wasn't really a fan of that, basically. And I feel like they toned it down a little bit, but I still feel like it's quite hand-holdy. And I don't know, I'm not a fan. Like, it's not to say that, oh my god, Pokemon games are super open-ended and you can do things in any way that you want. I mean, props to them for doing what they did with Scarlet and Violet, you know, because they actually did the whole, you know, kind of open-ended thing. You can do the 3 main objectives in any way that you want, in any order that you want. And honestly, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Please, sir. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, these little gremlins! Okay, we're good. Anyways, I like that. I think, you know, with everything that Scarlet and Violet has, like, going against it in terms of performance and stuff, you know, game barely ran on the Switch 1. I still give them props for, like, testing things, like, you know, doing different stuff. Because, yeah, I feel like Sun and Moon, yeah, they tried to go for a different thing, different approach with the islands and the kahunas and no gyms and stuff. But the game just kind of felt like a big cutscene for me that I was playing. Basically, it was too handholdy, like too much. Maybe X and Y wasn't that much like that, but there was still something like... And as usual, I'll always sing praises about Gen 4 and 5, I'm sorry. I'm always doing that. Y'all, please don't hate me. I just love the DS games too much. I know there's a huge nostalgia factor in that too. Though I am nostalgic about Gen 3 too, not gonna lie. Because Gen 3 was my first generation playing Pokemon. Ultra Sun and Moon was even more hand-holding than the original. I'll be very honest with you, Derp. I barely remember Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because it was the first Pokemon game that I bought. How do I always go for the bad thing? Always. I don't know how, but I am professional at doing that. So it was the first Pokemon game that I bought, and I played it forcefully. And I would say forcefully is like, I finished it because I paid for it, basically. And I didn't want my money to be wasted, essentially. But I basically stopped playing the game halfway through. Like, by the halfway point, I kind of dropped the game for a bit because I just wasn't enjoying it. And that's it. But then after, like, I don't know, maybe half a year or something, I was like, you know what? I need to finish that game. Then I got it again, and then I finished the game. But I was, like, basically forcing myself to do it. I mean, okay, I would say Ultra Necrozma fight, that was cool. That was hard. Like, Ultra Necrozma is the original Nuzlocke killer, in my opinion. That dude is crazy. But other than that, it's like, it's one moment in a very forgettable game for me, unfortunately. And I don't know how big a fan I am with the way that they kind of retconned a few things. Like, I feel like I kind of prefer Ultra Sun came out in 2017. I had more fun playing Sonic Forces. Yeah, no, that says a lot. I forgot it. I think I need something in here. I need Neo. Let me go get him. Hang on. Let me get my boy. I gotta get my boy. Actually, can I die first? Because I'm like almost dying. Can I die? Sir, can you kill me, please? Thank you. That was a calculated death. Don't worry. I just want to be full health again. And I finished that game the same day I got it. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm like... I would say that, okay, as much as Sun Moon were handholdy, I would say the way that the story unfolded was, you know, it was okay. It was kind of interesting for me. Some things kind of gave me a slight vibe for Black and White in it. The whole Lusamine thing and stuff, that was interesting, but they kind of just retcon all of that. And part of me kind of wonders if that is also why they don't want to touch Black and White too much again, because of Ghetsis. Because I feel like Ghetsis' character is very, you know, not an example of a parent, basically. Just like Lusamine. Like, I wonder if that is, like, that is one of the reasons. Okay, now we're ready. We have our boy, and we're ready to rock. What is... Ghetsis is pretty out there. Yeah, no, I love Ghetsis as a villain, honestly. I think awesome job that they did with the whole thing. But I can tell that, you know, that's definitely not what the Pokemon Company wants their wants their players to feel like, oh yeah, this is an example parent. Okay, I don't know if I need a specific ability in here. I just know I need Neo, but nothing else. Like a champ, huh? Like, I like when they try out different things. Like, the way that they tried out things with Scarlet and Violet. You know, with the with the climax of the story, you know, the end part. I think that was pretty cool. You know, that was not in my bingo card, basically. Let me get some water in here real quick. Oh, okay. Doesn't need to do that self-hydrate. I like how they did that. You know, it wasn't on my bingo card. Yeah, I don't know what I feel like I want for a next generation, for like Gen 10. I'm sure they're already working on something, but I don't know what I would say. Oh, this is my dream thing for Pokemon Gen 10. Call myself a Sableye. Let's go! Sableye is cool. Although the Mega is very annoying. As I remember. Sableye is like the original Pokemon that had no weaknesses, right? If I recall correctly, because Spiritomb came after. And you could say we had Electros for a while, if you're not considering like Mode Breaker, of course. So I think that was pretty neat. Of course, now we have fairies, and you know, it kind of lost its appeal on that, basically. But yeah, I mean, I do like Spiritomb more. Nothing was super effective. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I get it. They wanted to have a type to balance the chart or something, but I feel like I feel like now a lot of it revolves around fairies quite strongly. Because before it was basically what, like dragon fighters and maybe dark types were just going ballistic. Oh yeah, well those are basically like the three very broken types for Gen 5, if I recall correctly. Even the Unova, in the Unova decks, you have some pretty good stuff, like Conkeldurr or Mian Chao. Hint, hint, if you want to submit that. Okay, 1, 2, oh god! Well, that was an attempt. There was an attempt there. Sorry, guys. Game likes to give you every single animal body except the one you need. For reasons. These, getting one up, and we're out. Oh man, I love this song. So peaceful. Oh, I need rock for this. Okay, well, it's not rock, sorry, I need ice. It's okay. Not like I am, I need, one-ups that badly. I'm fine. We're good to go. There you go. Thanks, game. Oh, this level is long. I forgot how many rooms there are in this one level. Mario! Mario things! Oh god, why am I not running? Okay, they're all imposters, of course. Who would have guessed? Is my head? Yes, a hitbox. Hell yeah. Headbutt. There you go. Ow. Can I make it alive, please? I'm like kind of dying. We still have drawings, even though we defeated Ado before. Ow! Okay, is this like almost the end? Because I'm almost dying. Okay. Oh. Oh god! That was a very specific and sneaky enemy. Headbutt. Headbutt. Goku style. God, I didn't mean to. Derp, how excited are you for Air Rider since you played the global ride test? Oh, by the way, we do have ads coming, everyone. Just letting you know. I'm not gonna take a break because I do want to finish the game today. Oh! Oh man, I should just use Gooby here. He can get the stuff for me. It took me until the very last level to realize that. Okay. Oh, this music. Oh fuck, this music is a bop. I forgot. This is a boss rush, isn't it? What do I want to use in here? Maybe I want Ku. I don't know. Maybe I want Ku. Oh man, I don't remember what I need to do here. I think I need to collect like feathers, but... Ow, thanks. Are you an imposter? No. You know what? No! Fuck. No, I didn't mean to go to the door. No, no. Gooby, you're officially canceled. Bye. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay, come here. There you go. Ow. Okay, got it. This is what we need to do here. Alright. No problem. Hi there. I'm gonna shock you real quick. Ow. Oh, you can jump pretty high. Okay. Maybe I need this. Yes, I do. Of course. That makes sense. Get it. There you go. I forgot that I can still fly as Ku for that. Beyond excited. Oh my. I haven't even been able to play the game. But I am very, very excited. I'm excited to try it out on the weekend too. I love everything that Sakurai makes. So, you know, I'm like... spoken like a true fanboy. Because I know ow! Oh! Oh, I can't... Okay, I cannot do this. Well, that works. Okay, I need you. I like how there's some sense of urgency in this song. So good. I think there's a very similar song in Kirby 64. Oh, ads are over. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking through them. It does help to support the channel. Okay, now we need ice here. Yeah, it's the boss rush level. You always need one of these, right? Okay, full health. Oh, I need cutter. Okay, because there's no cutter boss yet, so they just gave me one of these. Fair enough. Despite this being the very last level in the game, I feel like this is one of the easiest levels to like figure out and do stuff. You just need to defeat the bosses and take the power to the next room, that's it. Just watch me die after I say that. I wouldn't put it past me. No boss for Cutter until 2011. Yep. Jay, how are you today, my friend? Navi, welcome in. I hope you are doing well, friend. It's good to see you. Yo, please go follow Hey Navi if you haven't. Navi is another member of the Cuties, and he's amongst the kindest, sweetest people that I've ever met. I am so glad to have met you on the Cuties. I'm glad to be part of your community, Navi. You're just so cool. Always a pleasure to be part of your streams. Yo, please go follow Navi if you haven't. Sorry for the lurk, was very low spoons. No worries, Navi. I hope that you feel better soon. I totally understand because, as I was mentioning earlier on stream, I have also been in a low spoon mood lately because of school and stuff. It's been like draining me quite a lot, so no worries. I give you 1 spoon, no worries. I hope that you feel better. Here's a hug for you, my friend. Take all the time you need. I really appreciate the lurk. Okay, I think this is the last one. Yeah, the boss for Cutter was no, Wild Edge's man, Wild Edge's sword. What is the boss for Cutter again? What is the boss for Cutter? I forgot. Sir. I love that. Thank you for the smile. Of course. I'm glad that I can, you know, help you to feel a little bit better. It's always a pleasure to help a friend in need. How's Kirby treating you today? We're almost at the end of this game. I am very excited, Navi. We are going to take a little break from the Kirby marathon after I am done with this game, simply because we're gonna start the Pokemon challenge next week, which is pinned here on the chat. Accessibilities. Welcome in. A soy vanilla latte is technically 3 bean soup made from coffee beans, vanilla beans, and soybeans. I love that. That is actually very smart. First time chat for accessibilities. Did I read your name right? If I didn't, please let me know which way you prefer me to refer to you. But y'all, please give them a warm welcome. First time chatting here. Welcome to the den, friend. I hope you are doing well. Oh, congratulations on the 3 string streak, derp. Congratulations. But I do want to play Kirby 64 very much. Oh, there you go. We got them all. It's time for the end game. Mr. Angel. Angels are canon in the Kirbyverse. I mean, we do have the Cupid. See, dude, I always do it. It's like I have a magnet for hitting the wrong spot every single time. I was gonna ask if you're streaming Kirby Air Riders once it releases. I am. Not to spoil next week's schedule, but already spoiling it. Yes, it will be Pokemon on Tuesday, and we're gonna be doing Kirby Air Riders on Thursday. Because Kirby Air Riders is mainly gonna be, you know, like a multiplayer game either way. I don't really feel like I'm not too worried about streaming it compared to like some more story heavy games that just released. People don't want to watch them because of spoilers and stuff. I feel like for Kirby Air Riders, a little bit, you know, a little bit more loose on that term. So yeah, I am gonna be streaming on Thursday. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, go to EB Games, get my copy, come back here and play. Yes, it is next week already, derp. Believe it or not. And I'm very happy, you know why? On my entire 6 weeks of studies, I have 2 days off. And those days happen to be the 20th and the 21st. The stars aligned for me. I am off on the day that Kirby Air Riders comes out and the day after that. I could not be happier. I could not be fucking happier. I am gonna play so much. I might even stream like Friday as well. I am like beyond popping for that. That lines up too well. It does. Let's freaking go. I am so excited. I'm gonna have to shelf Age of Imprisonment a little bit because I'm gonna be consumed by that game. I'm very excited. If y'all want to play together, I am definitely down for that. This is Fate that you played on date of release, right? Things always working out between me and Kirby. Always, every time. Kirby, my king. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Oh, hi, Didi. Oh, I still have Nido for some reason. Ow. Man, this is one awkward ability to use. Oh, what the fuck? You still grab me? Okay, well, I mean, whatever. Oh, man, what a... Eh. Eh. He still grabbed me! And again, because, you know, it was so fun the first time. Why don't we do it 3 times, you know? It's always cool, it's always cool. Why did I not hit him? I was like... why every single DDD fight is the same thing for me? Okay, okay, don't bring Nido to a penguin fight. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna use Nido. DDD, you might have something on your stomach, like, what have you eaten? And of course. Well, I mean, I saw that coming from a mile away. We're doing powerless, whatever. As usual. Although, didn't I defeat DDD with laser on Kirby's Adventure? I literally said, I literally trash talked laser for like the entire game, and then I defeated DDD with laser. That was like hilarious. Okay, awkward, awkward. Oh, I didn't take a hit. Okay. Uh-huh. Wrong side. Man! Ow. I feel like it's easier to do it with no power. Because that hitbox for... oh god. Because that hitbox for Nido is like awkward. Laser should have shit ability so much. I know! I'm like, man, laser sucks. They have like one room made for it with the angles. And that's it. I realize I cannot pause in this fight. Yeah, I cannot pause in this fight. I just realized that. I did, Derp. I did. I need to make a clip of it. But I did. I freaking defeated it. I was like, you know, wouldn't it be haha funny if I actually defeated DDD with laser? And then I did. What is his beef with Kirby anyways? I think he ate something bad last night, and then he has that thing on his stomach. You know, sometimes it happens to me, and now he's just kind of mad. No, 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 I don't want to close it. Okay. See, now his stomach is trying to eat me. Isn't that fun? Sir, I know you're hungry, but please. Thank you. I don't like when one of the projectiles hits the other. It's like, man, did it really need to do that? More, please. No. You're just out there to eat me, huh? Thank you. Ah, see! The first one hits the third one. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna wait. Yeah. Maybe I can grab the third one on the... at the very last moment there. Maybe that works. I'm like overanalyzing this boss fight. Which I feel like it took much less time for me. Much faster when I was a kid. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man, I could have grabbed it. I don't know why it didn't work, but it's okay. That's fine. We're good. I feel like out of all the DDD fights, this is like the easiest one so far. Well, except for Kirby Superstar, because you can just stun lock him, and then, you know, the fight is over before he even starts. Ooh! Ooh, take that double damage! And a miss. Miss! Miss! Fuck. Okay, there you go. He dead. See? He died of indigestion. Doesn't it always feel like games were much easier as kids? Navi, it does. I don't know why. I feel like when I was younger, I could breeze through this game like hitless or something. Now I'm like, everything is so hard for some reason. It's just Kirby and I keep dying. Although I would say that I didn't really have too much trouble with Superstar Ultra when I played it. Either way, like recently. Yay! We killed him from his indigestion. Isn't that fun? Let's go. All right, y'all. Time for the end game. Are we ready? It's time for level 6. Let me drink some water because it's time for the hype. Time for a very kid-friendly boss, as I would always say. But I was hyped for it when I was a child. All right, here we go. Hyper Zone. Music is a banger here too, by the way. The Hyper Zone. Oh, look who's back. Ow. Of course, I feel like this version of Dark Matter is much easier than the 1 and 2. For context, Derp, it took me a very long time to defeat Dark Matter on Kirby's Dream Land 2. It was a learning curve. Also, I'm almost dying either way. Yeah, no, I'm sure I'm dying here. Like, I'm gonna die. Like, 100%. There you go. I just have 2 hits, so I'm not really that confident. Alright, here we go. Ow. Oh, I cannot defeat the little things. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, I forgot that I couldn't defeat that. Sure, no problem. Okay, now we're at full health again. Often it's just a matter of patience. Just gotta take it easy. Oh god, they circle back. Of course they circle back. Oh, you're really happy using this attack now, huh? Okay, took 1 hit there. Oh, wow. Oh man, not the hitbox here. Wow, you really like to use this attack, huh? Today. Now he used it like a million times. Okay, here we go. Come on, Zero. Yes, it is a giant eyeball that bleeds, by the way, in a Kirby game for children. That is exactly what you're seeing, Navi. Oh, don't worry. We're it's not just that. Don't worry, Navi. There is more. Yeah, there's that. Okay, I'm playing this fight much better now. Okay, are you ready? Oh wait, he's gonna do the thing again, huh? Yeah. Okay, we'll do this thing again. And now here it comes. Here it comes. Rated E for everyone. I present you the exploding eyeball. Ooh. Sir. Stop.
Hello there.
Bye-bye. There you go. Rated E for everyone. Thank you for hello there. Hello, Mellow. Well, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, friend. GG's. Yay, we did it. Yeah, this one is not too hard. So for context, Derp, when I played Dreamland 2, I only played that game like once or twice my entire life, so I had very little like muscle memory about the game, and I didn't really remember what was the trick to defeating dark matter properly. So it took me a very long time on stream to actually beat it. Because I feel like this fight is much easier than that one. I didn't realize it was more about reflecting his things instead of just trying to hit him. And it was the second phase that was getting me every single time. Yay! We finished it. It was quite fast, honestly. It was definitely fast. So that means that our next entry is Kirby 64. Very exciting. Oh, there's Edo. Cute. Kinda boy. Oh, Navi, if you like the giant eyeball that bleeds, wait until you see the next game that I'm gonna play. This is just usual reaction for basically every last boss in Kirby games. Cool. Choo-choo. Oh, Choo-choo has those eyes, huh? It's just looking like that, huh? Pitch, which I always forget their name. From Wispy Woods to Lovecraftian horror. Exactly. I always joke that like every single RPG is basically like first enemy, crab, last enemy, god. Kirby games, first enemy, tree, last enemy, Lovecraftian horror, god. Basically. Gooey. And Kirby himself. The one, the king, the boy. The Awesome. Friends. Those all the friends we make along the way, huh? Guess the true dreamland are the friends we made along the way. Destroyer of words, eater of snacks. Exactly. He'll basically have mercy on the universe with a slice of cake, basically. We did it. We did it, y'all. That's very cool. I'm very happy that we beat it. That means it's time for Kirby 64. Oh man, I haven't played 64 in a while. I'm very excited. The end. Very cute. I don't remember if this game you need to restart the game. Oh no, it does. Okay, it does. It just does it by itself. There you go. Did we get 100%? Oh yeah. It doesn't mark 100. It always marks like 97 because I guess the last 3% is the last zone. But yeah. So it is time for us to start Kirby 64. So let me first and foremost, I just want to